Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of She's Busy Podcast. I'm your host Katie, and in today's episode, I'm interviewing Brooke Sassa about her slime business from 2017. So Brooke, could you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Hi, Katie. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
Of course.
I'm an incoming freshman at Quinnipiac University, and I'm going in as an undecided major, but I'm thinking about doing psychology.
Nice to hear. So, this slime business of yours, how did it ultimately get started?
So it was in, I think, late 2017 or early 2018 when slime was like very popular for specifically like middle school aged, mostly girls.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
I just like kind of wanted to join in on the bandwagon because a lot of people from my school had these slime accounts. They were posting the slime they made, so I like making slime, so I wanted to do it too.
And what ingredients did you use to make this slime? Because I know there was a whole craze over whether or not you should use borax. So could you tell me a little about like what you did to make the slime?
Yeah, so I spent a lot of money on a bunch of different slime ingredients. It mainly like consisted of glue, shaving cream, different scents, food dyes, different beads, and I did use borax in my slime. I know at the time it was kind of controversial to use
Yeah.
borax, but for me, I've never really had any bad experiences with it.
So Brooke, you were obviously very young when you started your slime business. So did you do it by yourself? How did you go about the process of launching your business?
So when I started, it was by myself. So I made an Instagram account, which had, I think, 50-ish followers.
Okay, that's something.
I posted my slime videos on there.
Mhm.
And one of my good friends also had a slime account. So we decided to combine our accounts to make a whole new slime account where we post together.
Like a slime monopoly, right
Pretty
there?
much, yeah.
What was your slime business called?
So the one I made on my own, that was called Pineapple Slimes. And the slime business I made with my friend was called Unicorn Pineapples.
Oh,
It was because
hers unicorn and then
Yeah.
you combined it?
I think hers was called like Unicorn Mart. No, it wasn't called Unicorn Mart. It was like something to do with the unicorn and slime. So yeah, we combined the two and made unicorn pineapples.
Oh, that's so cute.
Mhm.
Did you find more success as soon as you combined the two, or was it relatively the same?
It was, I'd say, slightly more successful because just like having a business partner, I guess,
Yeah.
made we were able to get more done. We were able to post more.
That you
So
can motivate each other
yeah,
to make more
exactly.
slime?
Yeah.
How many different types of slimes did you make and put out to be for sale?
We had a lot of different kinds of slime. I would say probably around 5 different types of slime, but we made like a lot of different variations of slimes with like different scents, colors. We would make slimes like for holidays, like pumpkin, like scented slime for
That's
Halloween,
cool.
and like Christmas themed slimes, Valentine's Day. So yeah,
How many orders would you say you got?
not many,
That's
but
okay.
but we were so young, like
Yeah, so it's completely
yeah.
fine.
So I would say we mainly sold from our Instagram DMs. We would have people DM our account and like purchase time on there, so they're mostly local orders. So I would say around 5 orders.
Was it mostly other people at your school, or who was your audience?
It was mostly people from our school and just like local.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe we had to ship any orders. We just like
Delivered it
yeah,
to their
yeah.
houses. Did you sell on Etsy at all?
We did make an Etsy account, and I also don't believe it got
That many?
It did not get many orders,
Okay.
but it was a good learning experience.
Yeah.
If I ever want to do something with Etsy in the future, I know like how to set up an account and like post stuff on it.
And for your slime business, where were you producing all this slime? Did you have a setup? How'd you go about it?
I did have a big setup in my basement. I have this little corner in my basement I used to make all my slime. I had a drawer of all the different types of beads and colors I would use. And yeah, I had the whole set. This is where I would film me like playing with the slime to
Oh,
post
for the Instagram?
For the Instagram. Yeah, yeah, it was a very organized setup, I must say. So I feel like that helped with the business.
Did your customers like the slime with the beads more, or were they more of like, did they more like the plain type of slime?
I would honestly say they like the plain slime more.
Oh.
Yeah. I forgot to mention earlier. There's this other type of slime that's very popular. It's called cloud slime, which is when you put like
Oh, I remember
instant
that.
snow into the slime. I feel like that was definitely
Yeah,
one of my,
it was way
yeah, it
fluffier.
was way fluffier and it was definitely more of a unique type of slime. So I'd say that
Yeah.
was definitely one of our most popular ones.
Mhm. So, Brooke, what did you learn from your experience making slime and selling it?
I learned that I had very high expectations that did not go very well.
That's okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I just like learned how to set up like marketing. I guess
Yeah,
I learned about a lot about marketing and
through
like
Instagram. I
through
remember you had a logo and it was
yes,
like it was a gold pineapple. I thought it was really cute.
thank you.
You marketed it to me cuz I even saw it on Instagram. So when did you stop making slime and why did you make that decision to stop ultimately?
I honestly think I just like grew out of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as I think in 7th grade it wasn't as popular and like people weren't really so like excited about
Mhm.
slime anymore. People weren't really buying it. Some of like there's definitely like more like slime accounts on Instagram that have millions of followers. I don't think those accounts were as popular either. So
Yeah.
altogether, I think I just grew out of it, which I think was in middle of 7th grade.
Yeah. And did you have a Musically account where you promoted any
No,
slime? Because I remember I would always see slime on Musically and it would
yes,
get a lot of views.
yes. Musically did have a lot of slime accounts. We did not have a slime account on Musically, but I think we should have. I think that would help
Yeah.
our business
And
more.
did you ever consider making a slime video on YouTube? Because I remember there would be really viral videos that were titled like how to make slime without borax.
Yes. I was definitely a victim of one of those videos like
You were one of the
how to
viewers.
make slime, no glue, no borax. Yes, but we did not have a YouTube channel. We were strictly posting on Instagram, and we also had an Etsy account.
Would you ever consider returning to your slime business one day?
I did not think so.
No, you grew out of it too
I
much.
definitely grew out of it, and I do not see myself.
How about like a
Yeah,
1 day special? Sell some slime
maybe
like a
for
lemonade stand?
maybe for a day, I'd
Maybe.
consider it. I think slime is still like sort of relevant now, definitely with younger kids.
Mhm.
So I think it would have some customers, but definitely not as many as it
Yeah.
would in like 2017, 2018.
So, Brooke, I've noticed, and you've definitely noticed as well, that slime recently has not been nearly as popular as
Yes.
2017. So, what do you think led to that downfall?
I just think that the age group it was targeted as just grew out of it, honestly.
Yeah. How about skin reactions? Because I know
Oh,
even
yeah.
my mom was very concerned about like what borax could do to your skin if you played with slime a lot. And personally, like my parents were always like, don't buy slime from random people. Like it's not safe. So do you think that had any effect on it?
I wouldn't say that had really an effect on why slime business kind of had a downfall,
Yeah.
but I do remember a lot of people definitely had concerns with borax specifically
Mhm.
because it's like a cleaning ingredient,
Mhm.
so you're not really supposed to be putting it directly on the skin. But since it's just like such like a small amount that you're putting into the slime, I don't think that many people did have reactions to it. But I do understand why it was a concern of
Yeah.
safety.
And what do you think replaced slime? Like what was that product that took over the spot in the market?
So from what I can remember from middle school was these things called squishies.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
which were like I don't even know it was like foam like little like
Yeah, foam little
little
figures.
figures that people would like squish and play with like as a way to like relieve stress. Yeah, and those were very popular after slime kind
Yeah.
of went
And
downhill.
those were always in toy stores
Yeah, you could find them anywhere.
that like parents didn't really have concerns
Yeah,
of
it was
obviously
yeah
like the borax.
yeah.
So I think that definitely took its spot in the market, but it seems like slime today does still have some relevance.
Yes, it does. I feel like for younger kids, it's a little bit more relevant
Yeah.
because yeah, none of like high schoolers really
Mhm.
have like slime businesses anymore, and there's also like stores that sell like the Nickelodeon brand of slime.
Yeah, I feel like bigger companies took over that space in the market, and it's no longer the smaller sellers that are doing a very good job.
Yeah, I think the smaller sellers on Instagram with like that actually had a platform. I think they still have some business, but
Mm.
I definitely see like this one account I followed called Glitter Slimes. They had millions of followers, and they do not have as many followers now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Brooke, I have one final question for you.
Yes.
Would you like to see slime make a comeback to its fullest extent in 2025?
No.
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 I guess not. So there you have it, guys. Slime will not be coming back in 2025. And Brooke, thank you so much for being a guest today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
And once again, I'm Katie. This is Brooke, and this was another episode of She's Busy Podcast. See you guys next time.